my name's Mike, and we're going to pickle some eggs. We've got jars. They've been washed in the dishwasher. We're going to sanitize them again in the microwave. Got red onion, garlic, jalapenos, got black peppercorns, dill weed, mustard seed, and coriander seed, white distilled vinegar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and boiled eggs. Our chickens produced a lot, and we had like 3 18 packs. Some of them were getting to be close to 2 weeks old, so the older ones we just went ahead and boiled up. And ingredient that we need is going to be sugar. So to make our brine, we're going to need about a cup of sugar, and we'll do a 50-50 water and vinegar mix, around about that ratio, 50% water, 50% vinegar. Also, we're going to have salt, and I'm going to add about a teaspoon per jar. So I got 7 jars. I'm going to put 7 teaspoons in here. That'll be mixed into my brine along with the vinegar, water, sugar. Then these all will be cut up and put into the jars and layered with eggs. Spices will go at the bottom. I don't have exact measurements, so I'm just going to use a little bit of each on the spices. I would say less than a teaspoon each, maybe half a teaspoon each of those in those size jars, maybe a whole teaspoon in a larger jar. The star of the show is going to, of course, be the eggs and the vegetables. The only thing we're going to bring to a boil is going to be the sugar, vinegar, and water solution, and that's going to be poured over the vegetables in these jars. You know, we're not going to boil any of the vegetables. The eggs have already been hard boiled. So, and then we're probably going to water bath can these for about 10 minutes just to be on the safe side, so we get a good seal, because we're going to be storing them at room temperature. So stay with us. Just putting jars under water, rinsing them, and then shaking all the water out, putting them in the microwave. Like I said, they've already been run through the dishwasher. We're just sanitizing these. And we'll heat them for about 1.5 minutes. With all these jars. There's 6, 7 jars here. Okay, so I'm about to make my brine solution. I've got a glass 2-cup measuring cup. I'm going to put 2 of these white up to the 2-cup line, and 1 apple cider, and then I'm going to do 3 cups water, and then 1 cup sugar. I'm going to bring that to a boil. Might be a little bit much, might not be enough, I'm not sure. My first time doing this. So we got a total of 6 cups of vinegar, 4 cups of white, 2 cups of apple cider, and then we're going to have 1 cup of sugar and 6 cups of water. Let me do my water first. Oh, we need to add salt as well. So we've got our vinegar, we've got our water. I need to add salt and sugar at this point. I'm going to add 1 cup, which is half of this. Add a little extra because some of it's going to stick. 1 cup of sugar. Salt. Non-iodized salt, of course. Anytime we're canning or putting anything up to preserve, non-iodized is the way to go. Yep, so see, this just says salt. This salt does not supply iodine, necessary nutrient. So yeah, 1 teaspoon. Now we do 7 because we got 7 jars. 1. I'm putting about 10 peppercorns, 8 to 10 peppercorns in the bottom of each one of these. Some more, some less. Trying to keep it about even. I don't know. There's probably 10 to 12 in some of those. Alright, so there's that. I've got dill, weed, about, I'd say half a teaspoon or so, maybe close to a teaspoon. Smells like dill pickles.
same amount of mustard. Stuck my hand on that one.
It smells so good.
It's about even, I reckon. This coriander. Maybe a little less of this. Oops. I'll throw a few jalapenos, a little bit of garlic, onion, jalapenos, probably have to put more than that down in there. Just go ahead and do that on all of them. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Trying to kind of visualize how much I've got here, and use that to estimate. Okay, that's probably about right. Eggs. We're just keeping this to a rolling boil over here. So, trying to get them side by side if I can to layer these. Okay. Come back on top with more of these. I did pretty good on the jalapeno. Maybe went a little too big on that one. Get on that, and we'll just split the onion. Okay, good enough. Lay more eggs. So 4 eggs per. Hopefully we'll have enough. I don't think we're going to. You got 3 more eggs in there, right? Those boiled?
Yeah.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So those two have only got 1 egg at the top. That'll be fine. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna do right or not. Probably not. Let's just hold it. Any air bubbles out. Some of these yolk is showing, so there's going to be some stuff floating around in there. Those will be for us, not for others. Alright, good deal. And we only used about half that amount, so you could probably, if you're doing this amount of eggs in jars, you could probably half this recipe as far as the brine solution over here with the sugar and all that. Let me wipe these lids off. They say you want to let these sit for about 2 weeks before you try them. You got rims? Alright, and that's it with the water bath canning. Alright, so it's been about 2 or 3 minutes. The water's starting to get hot and get a couple bubbles. Put it on for 15 minutes, and we're just going to let it roll on. That'll give it time to come to a full rolling boil, and you know, pressure bath can and get those jars nice and hot, all the contents nice and hot, and then
we'll take them out. We'll put them on rags, let them cool, mark them up, and be good to go. We'll let them sit 2 weeks before we actually dig into them. All right. Have a good day.